Hi, welcome to EESL 544. This is a class on teaching reading to second language learners. And I think we're going to have a great quarter. There's a lot of really useful information in this course. Reading is very important. And the textbooks are very practical and our activities are very practical. So I'm hoping that you will enjoy the course as much as I do. And let me just take you on a quick tour of our course website and how to use it and how the course is going to work. Okay, getting started. When you log on to our Blackboard site, the first thing you're going to see is this screen right here, Getting Started. There's a lot of important information about the course here that I want everyone to read through completely. It talks a lot about the course procedures, how the modules work, and various things like that about our course that you need to know in order to be successful. I want everyone to know this information before we get started with Module 1 because I don't want anyone to fall behind or misunderstand the expectations for the course. The course runs module by module. Each module starts on Monday and it ends the following Monday. So for example, April 6th is this Monday. It's the first day of our class, and that first module will be completed on April 13th. So everything within the first module should be done within that week. And you can work ahead a little bit. I don't have all of the modules up yet. I did some reorganizing, so everything's not there yet, but you can work ahead to some extent. However, don't work behind. Things are due when they're due, so please keep up with the due dates. The quarter goes pretty fast. It's only 10 weeks, so we got to keep up with stuff. On this Getting Started page, you also have the technical requirements for the class. So, and as you can see, there's some information about how to get help with Blackboard right here and how to get help with other technical issues that you may have. And finally, at the bottom of the page is the Syllabus Assent Quiz. This is the quiz that you're going to take after you read the syllabus. Okay, let's take a look at the syllabus. If you click on here, Syllabus, it will take you to links for our course syllabus. One is in Word format and the other is in PDF format. They're both the same, but they just are in different formats. They have the same content. Wait, I'm not going to open that. I'm going to have it already open here. So here's the syllabus for spring 2015. You have my information. There's a lot of information about the goals of our college, the goals, the mission of TESOL, course overview, course goals and objectives, a lot of detail there. Those are good for you to know because it helps you to get a sense of what the course is about. But the really important things are the specifics about my course. So for example, required materials here starting on page 4. You have the required textbooks and other information about the materials. This tentative class schedule is just an overview. It's not detailed information about each module. It's just an overview of each module, so you can kind of have a sketch in one place of the whole course. So you might want to print this out as one page and have it in your binder or something like that. Okay. Next is evaluation and grading, and here you get a sense of how many points there are for each of the assignments and how you get different grades for the assignments. Following that is a detailed explanation of each assignment. That's really important for you to read as soon as possible before you start Module 1. Read through these and get a sense of what each of the assignments is going to be and the expectations, so you're not blindsided by anything when the time comes. Okay, so here's each of the assignments. Now after that is the course outline, and this is detailed description of each module. So really The schedule that you saw before is really to get an overview of the whole class and how it's organized and when things are due. But for each module, you need to know this information here, the more detailed information. It provides detailed information about the topic, the readings, and questions for reflection. So that is really what you should be looking at as you enter into each of the modules and think about the content for each of the modules. Okay, I'm scrolling down past this, and now you have course policies and procedures. These are important too because they really describe my expectations for various policies related to how we're going to work together. And so I hope you guys will look closely at this and get a sense of what my expectations are. At the end of it, let's see, right here you have a detailed description of academic integrity, and really I put these in here because they're useful resources for things like writing papers or trying to figure out what you should do in terms of academic honesty. And so you have, for example, an APA handbook that can help you figure out how to reference things properly and how to avoid plagiarism in general. And finally, technical requirements with how to get help for various technical issues. Okay, so you're going to read through the syllabus from start to finish and try to absorb all of that information. And then you're going to, with the syllabus open, come back to the Getting Started page on our Blackboard site. Scroll all the way to the bottom, and here you have the syllabus assent quiz. Now you click on that, click begin. I'm gonna start. I did this before, so to test it out. So this is my second time doing this. So just go through and answer all of the questions as best you can. I'm just going to do this for testing and displaying sake. I'm not necessarily answering them correctly. And let's see. So let me show you. Once you answer all the questions, you're going to click Submit over here, Save and Submit. Click OK. Now, here's the screen you get once you submit. And this happens with a number of our assignments, especially the reading quizzes. You can go back and see your feedback for that, or see my feedback. So here you go. It says click OK to review results. And what that is, I'm going to click OK. It shows you your responses, whether they're correct or incorrect. Okay. And then it gives you some feedback. Check the syllabus for correct office hours there on the first page, for example. So, see, I got to get out of this. So there you have it. You can see your feedback, and you can go back and take the test another time so that you can get all 25 points. That's the main thing. I want you to become familiar with the syllabus by doing that. And then when you see the feedback, you can see whether you got the answer correct or incorrect, and you can go back and correct it. Okay, now course modules. Once you finish with all the Getting Started material, you'll go to the course modules. I only have the first module up so far, but you can see that the title page includes the detailed information about the module. And once you click on that, you get inside the module, and here's where you get all the module content. Each module is going to have a detailed to-do list. These are the things you need to do for the module. It has an online introduction, so just providing an overview of the module and what we're doing. The module one the module readings and additional materials. So here, any readings that aren't in the textbook will be in this folder, along with study guides for all the readings. And finally, any lectures or activities. So that is it for the modules. Another thing I want you to do before you start Module 1 is to introduce yourself. So if you click on Groups, and you click on whole class group, it will have you sign up for the whole class group. You have to click one more thing, sign up. And it will take you to this page. Now we have the whole class group is going to be everyone enrolled in the course, so they can all see all of these tools along with you. The first thing we're going to use is the group wiki right here. And what I want you to do is introduce yourself on this group wiki. The way to do that, don't click over here. I don't want new wiki pages that are all going to be lined up here. I want you to add your information to this wiki. That's the whole point of a wiki, is to have a document that various people can edit and work on. So that's how you do it. Click on Edit Wiki Content. And then it pops up like this, a little text box. And you just click inside the text box and you can edit it just like any other text box. These little tools up here help you to change the font or do various different things. So when you put your name, I'd like your name to be in bold and underlined so we can sort of see where different people's introduction starts. And then click return, take off the bold and the underline, and then start your introduction here. So that's how you work within the wiki page, and I'd like everyone's introductions to go in here. It'd be great if you could do it in alphabetical order. That would be helpful for us to find different people's introductions. Okay, then you click submit, and it's going to show what you added to the wiki, and you can read other people's information as well. Okay. I think that's it for now. So please go on there, introduce yourself. There will be more information about various assignments coming at different times. I don't want to overload people too much right at the beginning, but I will provide more information and rubrics and various things like that as the course proceeds. So the first thing to do is to get started thinking about who you're going to tutor for the length of this course. You have not very much time in order to figure that out. I'd like you to identify someone by the end of the first module if possible, and that way if you're having any trouble by the end of the first module, we can try to help you before the first assignments related to the tutorial start coming in. But it'd be great for this week, try to find an English language learner that you can tutor. So I really do want it to be someone who is learning to read a second language, their second language of English, not just a native speaker of English or a struggling reader of some kind. Okay, because this is a course about teaching second language reading. And so we want to think about the specific ways that second language readers have specific kinds of needs and challenges and ways that we can address those. Okay, so I look forward to hearing from all of you and getting your introductions, and if you have any questions, the best way to reach me is always by email. I'm not usually sitting next to my office phone unless it's my office hours. So talk to you guys soon and have a great week.